What are the benefits of getting into volunteer work? Is volunteer work something you should give serious consideration into getting into? And do you have time to do volunteer work? In this video, I'm going to share my reasons as to why I think you should. It's coming up. Hello, I'm Eddie. Welcome to my channel, Life Begins at 50, where I'm going to share with you my insights on how to be the best version of yourself, to get the best out of life at what should be the best period in your life. In this video, I'm going to be talking about volunteering, but before we jump into it, I think I should clarify exactly what volunteering is. Volunteer work is described as offering your free time to get involved in an unpaid activity to help a not-for-profit organisation or individual who you're not related to. So whether it's volunteering at a local farm or flying halfway across the world to help with kids or animals, or even just in your local litter picking group, studies have shown that volunteering is really good for you and really good for the recipient. About 4 years ago, I went to Nepal for 6 weeks, and first of all I did the Everest Base Camp trek, which is just amazing, and I'll cover in another video. But I also travelled to Pokhara, where I did 4 weeks volunteer work with some local kids, where I helped with some construction work by building a wall at an orphanage and working with little 2 and 3 year old kids in a nursery. Currently I co-run a local litter picking group, and unlike other forms of volunteering where you could actually go through a lengthy application or vetting process or spend hundreds if not thousands of pounds in doing litter picking, you get the same buzz and the same sense of satisfaction, but without all those other little complications involved. So today I'm going to talk about my 8 reasons why I think you should get into volunteering. So let's get into it. Reason number 1, and let's get this big one out of the box straight away. Volunteering is great for your mental health. Experts broadly agree that mood disorders like depression and anxiety are caused through our imaginations. It's not the event that caused the mood disorder, it's the narrative or the story that we create to interpret what's happened, and quite often we're not very good at that. Volunteer work gives you something else to focus on, which in turn it minimises the opportunity to develop distorted thought patterns. Volunteer work basically gets you out of your own head. So when you're volunteering, whatever it may be, you're in the moment, doing the thing. You're not thinking about your problems, you're thinking about the problems of others. Reason number 2, you'll feel part of something bigger than yourself. The world is bigger than any one individual, and there are problems everywhere that need attention. Being part of something bigger than you is humbling, and humility, I think, is a virtue we should all be striving for. And this gives us a sense of purpose and a reason for getting out of bed. You'll begin to become more aware of the injustices that are happening around you and in the world, and you're probably going to become more inclined to get involved with solving social, economic and environmental problems, or if not solving them, at least doing your bit. Reason number 3, you'll make new friends. Volunteering exposes you to be involved with like-minded people who are going to be motivated like you. You can't fail to make new friends and build new connections and relationships. Reason number 4, you'll gain new skills. You'll probably find in life that whenever you do something new, you develop new skills. When you do volunteer work, you can find yourself working with other individuals from all over the world, or who speak different languages, different colours, different cultures and beliefs, different religious backgrounds, and working together, it helps build those skills in communication. You have to think about what you're going to say and how you're going to work together, how to exchange ideas with somebody else, to work in collaboration, building up some team spirit, supporting each other and working together to reach specific goals. If you currently volunteer, leave a comment below as to what you do, what you get out of it, how it makes your life better. I'd love to hear from you. Reason number 5, you'll gain confidence to do more things with your life. So you've gained new skills, made new friends and connections, and without you realising it, opportunities will begin to reveal themselves. You'll see life differently, it'll broaden your mind, you'll gain a curiosity for the world and want to learn more. you'll start to feel of value. And to feel of value to someone is one of the most satisfying feelings one can have. In fact, studies have shown that having a feeling of being valued is a true source of happiness and motivation. It doesn't matter how much money you have, how big your house is, or how successful you think you are in your chosen career. If you don't feel of value to someone, you won't be truly happy or content. Reason number 6, volunteering will humble you. Humility, I think, is a virtue we should all be striving for, and working silently for nothing will definitely humble you. You'll instantly become less motivated to impress others with your new car, your promotion or designer gadget. Instead, you'll realise that what you do for others in life is far more important than what you own. Reason number 7, you'll gain a sense of responsibility. Now, I believe in life that not everything is your fault, but absolutely everything is your responsibility. You are the sum total of every decision that you've made in your life and the decisions that you didn't. And finally, my last reason, and reason number 8, and I think I might have mentioned it, but doing volunteer work is really good for your mental health. So that's it. My 8 reasons why I think you should get into volunteering, and personally I can't recommend it highly enough. Of course, you don't need to be over 50 to start volunteering. You can start at any time in your life, but being over 50 is probably a really good time to get started. You also don't need to join another group or spend lots of money. You could form your own group, or you don't even need to form your own group. You could just go out there by yourself and do something for somebody for nothing. You might be thinking, well, I just don't seem to have time, or I'm just too busy. What that translates to is that it's not important enough. When something in life is important enough, you don't find time, you make time. So that's it for another video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please consider subscribing. I really need to get to those first 1,000 subscribers. Hit the like button, and if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments box below. Until next time, catch you later.